Cassie Davis, known for her pure comical talent all these years, has been holding on to a horrible secret, and this secret will leave you shocked. Though she is known for keeping her personal life private, over the years, a few details about the famous actress and singer have made its way to the public, but this is just another reminder that most times, even the best of us have the worst to hide. But grab your seats and let's get into this industry tell-all. Famously known for her role in the Madea franchise as Aunt Bam and as Ella Payne in Tyler Perry's House of Pain, Cassie Davis is an actress who has left a huge impression on the hearts of many who have watched her on their screens. For many, whatever Cassie was in, they were watching, even if she was just reading something aloud. Though known for her versatility in both music and acting, Cassie has chosen to remain conservative, refusing to play certain roles that don't reflect her Christian faith. For many, this was why Cassie and Tyler Perry worked so well together. But before we get into some of the shocking secrets that plagued Cassie's life, let's talk about how Cassie made her mark in the entertainment industry after she dropped out of college.
So excited to be sitting here with you. You don't understand, literally, I watched you growing up as a kid, and to be sitting here like in the same vicinity as you is just like mind blowing.
Come on, for real, for real.
I'm serious.
You know, that is so embarrassing.
Embarrassing?
Are you kidding me? You this grown and you was sitting with me when you were a child?
Literally,
that don't make me seem young. I'm trying to look fly and
but you
things.
still doing your thing though.
Okay, thank you.
Cassie Davis, whose given name is Cassandra, was born in Holly Springs, Mississippi, into a traditional family with both parents present and 3 siblings. Her parents were devout Christians, and Cassie spent almost her entire life in church. Growing up, Cassie loved singing, and her parents quickly recognized her talent, encouraging her to pursue a degree in music. At just 5 years old, Cassie was already singing in the church choir. She would later participate in all the singing activities at her local high school. However, things took an unexpected twist when Cassie's faith was tested in the summer before she started college. According to Cassie, there was a fire outbreak in her home in 1984, caused by faulty wiring, which eventually led to the loss of their property. Although no lives were lost, Cassie was deeply angry with God for letting it happen, especially considering that her parents weren't wealthy. However, Cassie's dad rebuilt their home in 6 weeks and everything was back to normal once again. After high school, Cassie gained admission into Spelman College in Atlanta, Georgia in 1984. The college was reputed for its strong emphasis on the arts. There, Cassie majored in music and vocal performance. It was at this point that she told herself the church couldn't contain her because her talent extended far beyond its walls. During her time at Spelman College, Cassie made sure to take advantage of all the opportunities that presented themselves to sharpen her musical and acting skills. She also made it clear to everyone who cared to listen that, for her, it was about more than just getting good grades. However, something shocking happened along the way that pulled Cassie even further from her faith. She started doing drugs. In Cassie's words, she was out of order. Now, Cassie knew this wasn't a good look on her and quickly retraced her steps back to her faith. However, there was more drama to come. As Cassie got her life back together by rededicating herself to God, she wanted to perform a Christian song for her senior recitals, but the school refused. Mind you, Spelman's motto was, "Our school is for Christ," yet the school administration reportedly had strong policies about the kind of songs that could be presented at their mass events, and gospel songs didn't belong on that list, which didn't sit right with Cassie. To Cassie, the refusal felt like an opposition to her faith, and if there was one thing that was never up for negotiation, it was that. Faced with the fact that she couldn't perform the gospel song, Cassie dusted herself off, decided to leave the college, and did so 1 credit short of graduation. This was a huge risk, but it was also a turning point for Cassie, as she had an acting opportunity with Spike Lee, who had come to Spelman one time and saw Cassie doing so well in a school play. However, Spike Lee wasn't the only person who knew Cassie's potential. China Fields did too. So, after Cassie left school, she went to California for 2 weeks to visit Kim Fields' mother, China Fields, whom she did a play with alongside Vicki Winters. After that, China Fields told Cassie about an opening for a role in Hanging with Mr. Cooper. Cassie decided to audition for the the TV show, but she was rejected. This got Cassie really angry at God again, but this time she didn't veer off the path. Feeling devastated, Cassie started working as a telemarketer. However, that was short-lived because she also worked with Steve Harvey as his personal assistant for 8 years. It was there that Cassie learned the business side of the entertainment industry up close in LA until she later met Tyler Perry. But first, Cassie's acting career began with Spike Lee's comedy film School Days in 1988, which highlighted the struggles of being a black college student. For Cassie, the role she played was more than enough to put her on the radar of industry professionals. According to Cassie, she was on set from 5 p.m. to 5 a.m. the next day and was handed almost $3,000, an amount Cassie barely made in her 9-to-5 job in a month. Before this, Cassie had planned on going for a dance audition in order to become a dancer, but after being handed such a pay, she ditched the audition, knowing this was all the sign Cassie needed to go full-time into acting. After a few more appearances on TV shows like Living Single, Married with Children, and a few others which she landed through the help of China Fields. China Fields was the mother of Kim Fields and also a director. She took Cassie under her wing, providing Cassie with mentorship, which was instrumental to her acting career. Cassie decided to help a friend out with a play at the National Black Theater Festival in Winston-Salem, and that was where fate would bring Cassie and Tyler Perry together. Tyler instantly liked Cassie and how she bodied her role. After the play, Tyler Perry approached Cassie and invited her to feature in his play Madea Goes to Jail, but Cassie refused. After the rejection she got from trying to audition for Hanging with Mr. Cooper, she felt this was another pipe dream. However, Tyler collected Cassie's number and kept in touch. It took 2 years of pursuit from Tyler Perry before Cassie finally accepted to appear on the play, and the play toured for 2 years. During this time, Tyler Perry's success grew, with over 7,000 people gathering to watch his play. Through everything, Cassie noted that it was the hand of God that was at work throughout her career. By 2005, the play had done more than 8 episodes. It was during one of the plays that Tyler told Cassie he wanted her on a TV show, and she agreed. A lot of people believe that meeting Tyler Perry was Cassie's big break in the industry. Cassie would later appear in other Tyler Perry productions such as Madea's Family Reunion, Madea's Big Happy Family, Boo, A Madea Halloween, A Madea Family Funeral, and others. A lot of fans couldn't get enough of Cassie on their screens, and anything Cassie appeared in, fans watched. Between 2007 and 2012, she appeared in the TBS sitcom Tyler Perry's House of Pain, and this sitcom endeared a lot of fans to it because of the strong family theme throughout the show. Cassie even went on to receive 2 NAACP Image Awards for Outstanding Actress in a Comedy for her performance in the sitcom. But even with all these achievements, Cassie wasn't satisfied. Around 2008, Cassie discovered that something was still missing, and that was a university degree. Cassie didn't like the fact that she never graduated from college and wanted to give her parents that. When she called Spelman College, they told her she could come back and continue from where she stopped, and by 2009, she graduated. Cassie noted that her mother was at her graduation, but her father had passed. In 2018, Cassie starred in the House of Pain spinoff called The Pains, which aired on the Oprah Winfrey Network. 2 years later, BET ordered a revival series of House of Pain, and the show was viewed by 6.6 million people when it came back, as BET took the portfolio. This news was on every tabloid at the time. Now, one very important aspect of Cassie Davis's life that isn't spoken about often is her love life. Initially, rumors spread that Cassie was married to her co-star, LaVan Davis. Now, this rumor made rounds on the internet because Cassie and LaVan shared an undeniable on-screen chemistry, and coincidentally, they shared the same last name. However, it was later revealed that Cassie actually married her longtime boyfriend and high school sweetheart, Kerry Patton, in 2017. The wedding took place on a Wednesday in Las Vegas, and Cassie was 53 years old at the time. Cassie would later leave Atlanta to Alabama after this.
She just say her husband.
Happily. Yes, I did. Oh, yes, I did. Yes, I did. My high school sweetheart, baby.
What's
Yes.
his name, Cassie?
His name is Kerry Patton. Patton. That's my high school sweetheart. Oh, I've been in love with that man since Well, really, probably I would say for real, sixth grade.
According to Cassie, she and Carrie lost contact with each other after their senior year, but Cassie always loved him and found it hard to get into another romantic relationship. She would often compare any new relationship to what she and Carrie had. After 20 years apart, Cassie and Carrie reconnected through Carrie's brother, and the rest is history. Now, there was a period of time when Cassie went completely silent on the movie front, and fans started speculating about her whereabouts. The wildest theory came in February 2023 when rumors started circulating that Cassie had passed from lung cancer. This news sent shockwaves through the entire industry, but Tyler Perry later confirmed in an Instagram post that it was fake. In Tyler Perry's words, he wrote, "After I received several calls from people offering their condolences, I had no idea what they were talking about until I was sent this article that's going around. I don't know how she could have died, and nobody told me or her. So I called her and asked if she was dead, and she said, hell no." Tyler continued, "Can whoever is responsible for this rumor please stop? You better be careful when you speak death over a child of God. This woman is loved by millions of people, and you're hurting them." He concluded by saying Cassie is fine, living her best life with no worries, no cares, no social media, and no drama. She's waiting to shoot the next season of House of Pain. Now, this brought a lot of relief to fans all over the world as more people from Cassie's family came out to debunk the news. It was during this time that she came out with her diagnosis and revealed that she was battling Bell's palsy, a condition that affects the muscles on one side of the face. Unlike other times in her life when Cassie would get mad at God when bad things happened to her, she now had a better outlook on life and decided that the situation wasn't going to stop her from being happy or a faithful follower of Christ. The first time people started noticing that a part of Cassie's face was sagging, they thought it was a stroke because stroke also has similar symptoms. While Cassie has stayed off social media all these years because she isn't tech savvy, she has also mentioned how mean people can be, making her reconsider whether she wants to have accounts. But there's also a side of Cassie that deeply wants to connect with her fans all over the world. In a 2021 interview with Brenda Alexander, Cassie said she wanted to come out of hiding and at least create a Facebook account. However, it's been 4 years and there's still no sign of her. During the same interview, Cassie also spoke about her plans to start a podcast and release a song. In the meantime, Cassie is involved in charity work and has a passion for funding missionary projects, as well as helping those dealing with Bell's palsy. And as at the time of this video, it's unknown whether Cassie has any children, considering she got married at the age of 53. But what do you all think about the secret battles that Cassie never spoke about? And do you think Cassie will be making a comeback on our screen soon? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a like and hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on more celebrity stories like this.